Howdy folks, Brett here. I wanted to talk to you all about this much needed new feature in Windows called Quick Machine Recovery that could save you from a lot of trouble in the future. It's been slowly rolling out to users since July, and the last of my PCs I own or am responsible for finally got it last week. So like I said, slowly rolling out. My contact at Microsoft tells me that most users should have it by now, so that's why I delayed making this video. Quick Machine Recovery is designed to help Windows devices recover from critical boot issues by automatically attempting to fix boot failures by using the Windows Recovery environment and Windows Update to find and apply fixes from Microsoft. The Quick Machine Recovery feature is only available for Windows 11, and it's not enabled by default for all users. It's only enabled by default on Windows 11 Home Edition. On Windows 11 Pro, Education, and Enterprise editions, it must be manually enabled. In short, this is how it works. When Windows detects startup issues, and after several attempts to boot up, it will go into recovery mode. In recovery mode, your PC will enter the Windows recovery environment. And you do have to be connected to the internet for this to work. This cannot be done offline. When your PC connects to Microsoft's cloud recovery services, it will look for a fix to the issue, causing your computer not to boot up. With any luck, if a solution was found, it will automatically apply the fix and restart your computer. If it did not find a solution for the problem, you'll get one of two screens, depending on what you chose to do when enabling Quick Machine Recovery, which we'll cover after this. If you chose not to have it continue searching for a solution, it'll tell you your device ran into a problem and couldn't be repaired. Click or press Enter to see other recovery options. If you chose to have it continue searching if the solution isn't found, it'll show you the amount of time left until it will check again for the solution. On the two previous screens, if you chose to click or enter to go into recovery options, you'll end up on this screen. Real quickly, before enabling Quick Machine Recovery, make sure that Windows is fully up to date to help better ensure it's available in the next step. Like I said earlier, this feature has been rolling out to users very slowly. If you're new to Windows and have never updated it, open the Windows Settings app. You can open it by using the keyboard shortcut, which is the Windows key plus I key. In the left pane here at the bottom, select Windows Update. If there's an update available, select Download and Install. If not, check for updates. Now that you have a better idea of how Quick Machine Recovery works, let's enable it. In the Windows Settings app, select System in the left pane. Here on the right, scroll down to Recovery and select it. In Recovery Options, select Quick Machine Recovery. If turned off, click the toggle to enable it. I would highly recommend turning on Continue Searching if a solution isn't found. In the drop-down, you can have it look for solutions every 10 minutes up to 12 hours. 30 minutes is what's recommended, so I'd leave it on that. You can also have your PC restart when you click the drop-down every 12 hours up to 72 hours. 72 hours is what's recommended. There should be no need to change this. It will still keep looking for a solution for the amount of time you selected, which in this case is every 30 minutes. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to have Quick Machine Recovery enabled to avoid any hassles in the future. If this video was useful for you, give it a thumbs up and share it with others. And if you haven't done so already, or you are new to our channel, subscribe and hit the bell to not miss out on our latest videos for Windows and other tech-related stuff here on Brett in Tech.